Why haven't you sacrificed yourself to the marker yet? Hurry up.
Okay, so we are back. I have turned the frame rate up to 60 frames per second because I didn't realize we'd gone through the last few chapters at 30 frames a second, which was, you know, it didn't look all that great upon rewatching, and now it's a lot crispier. And you're having a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure if it's going to break the physics like with Dead Space 1.
Who knows?
Everything seems to be in order for the most part. People aren't spinning immediately, so...
Ah, I see this is just like Fallout 4 in that you cannot pick this up. You cannot pick up a lantern if it's been lit.
It is welded to the ground. That's how you light lanterns.
Hey. Hey. I know you're in there, baby.
You already took care of that one, remember?
What do we got here? We got a detonator schematic and a line ammo schematic.
Oh, this game looks so much better when it's running at 60 frames per second. Like, 30 wasn't bad, but when you can see 60 frames a second, it makes the world of difference.
Does it?
It does.
Does it?
I think it does.
Does it?
If you don't like it, you can turn it back to 30 frames, but I can definitely tell the difference.
No, it does actually make a difference. I'm just being stupid. Teddy bear, bonk!
There are some people out there who go, oh no, 30 frames is the way you gotta play it. That's the way it was made with that in mind, so...
Well, yeah, just because it's made in 30 frames per second doesn't mean you have to play it in 30 frames per second. I always thought this was kind of sad. Like, this dude basically would just watch the video of his daughter's, I don't know what the hell it is in unitology, but like her christening. He just like watched the video of that.
Her bar mitzvah.
It's just like, man, that's real sad.
How do you know it's his daughter? It could just be a stranger. Maybe he's a weirdo.
I'm assuming it's his daughter, because that's his wife.
Okay.
And also there's a kid's room over here.
Well, why would a kid... okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of disappointing. Also, like, what the hell is up with these apartments on this station, right? Okay, so check this out,
Yeah.
This is their apartment on the station.
This is their living quarters.
Yep. Here's the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's the kid's bedroom. Kid's bedroom?
Yep, 2 different beds.
Bathroom?
Bathroom for the kids. A shower for the kids, which is a little weird.
No, it's a shower for everybody, because check this out. Now we're in this room. It's another bedroom. So this is a 2-1, but with no living space for everybody. Oh, hey, you can pick up a little music box. That's fun.
Also, the adults have to go to the kids' room to get to the bathroom, which it's a little weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be real weird after naughty times. Mom and dad finish their naughty times.
They gotta go clean up, and they gotta go.
They gotta go past the kids' bedroom.
Yeah.
Also, there's another door right here that goes outside.
That seems on the up and up. That seems.
It's
fine.
like, where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen?
Well, it's a communal kitchen. They don't actually cook.
God,
themselves.
I hope not. Oh, God, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they have a communal kitchen, but not a communal shower or anything. But whatever.
See, like this one. Here you go. This is like on that real Japanese apartment tick. This thing right here.
Everything's
like,
so cramped and small.
Like if this was like a little kitchenette, this one. Does that say Marco? Oh, marker. I thought I said Marco, and I was about to get real mad and be like, I don't play Fallout New Vegas anymore.
Polo.
Shut up!
What's behind door number whatever this is?
Wait. Oop. Well, that was my last health kit.
All right. Well, no worries.
So I might be in trouble.
They were afraid of us after the session.
That wasn't what I meant to do!
Remember, they took us to the machine for our sessions, for the steps.
For therapy.
The steps.
Sessions.
Yoga sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do, he starts coming back.
Who?
Slender Man.
Who comes back?
The cat came back the very next day. Couldn't keep away.
Cat came back the very next day.
So much.
The cat came back.
Where are you going?
Ross, don't follow. He's not really there.
Well, there he goes. Wait, do I have multiple weapons? Hey, I do! I got this thing!
Yeah, the Ripper. You got the Ripper. That's right. You remember now. Yeah, that's
that
a
ain't
church,
good.
all right. A little bit of cultist church.
No, because we're still in the, I think we're in Cassini Towers now.
All right.
I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Probably not.
I've got a saw.
Yeah, whatever. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm not listening to you. Tideman, more like Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Eat them.
So I've already talked about remaking this game or remaking the first game before. And I won't harp on too much about it, but I have come to the conclusion that even though my initial assumption, if you had asked me before we had started playing Dead Space 1, I would have thought, oh yeah, Dead Space 1, it was a great game, it's timeless, holds up. Only one or two things I would change, but it actually does benefit from having a remake. It looks like they're doing a lot of great things with the remake.
Did you watch like one of the trailers?
Well, yeah, I've seen the trailers, and I still maintain that the first game doesn't need a remake.
Oh shoot! I hear things!
As evidenced by the fact that you and I have gone through the first Dead Space game and had seldom problems. We had a couple of technical issues, but the game still holds up.
Yeah.
But the remake that they're making does seem like it's going to be a vast improvement in a lot of ways. A lot of things that don't need to be improved are going to be improved, and it's going to benefit from it. And I think that's pretty cool. And then I also saw that Silent Hill 2 is also possibly getting a remake.
Yes, Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake.
And I can't help but think, what crazy dimension have we stepped into where EA and Konami are starting to give the games the treatment they deserve? Why those companies are being so nice? Because when you think awful video game companies, think, oh, EA, yeah, the company that destroyed the Dead Space franchise by ruining Dead Space 3 and dissolving Visceral. And they're investing a lot into the original remake. What's going on here? Why are they doing that? And then Konami, who has been...
Good lord.
They've been content to do nothing but make pachinko machines or nonsense like that, and now they're giving Silent Hill the treatment it deserves after canceling PTs?
Oh my god.
You got...
Yeah, I died. I was too busy thinking about stuff.
And I thought about it too, like Mass Effect Remake, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition actually had a lot of work put into the first game, because the first game, it wasn't as good as the second and third games in a lot of ways. They actually had to like improve the UI and stuff like that and fix some of the bugs. So EA and Konami are actually putting effort into video games again. So when did this start happening?
I don't know. The thing, so I remember seeing a thing, I've seen some people getting real mad at the fact that
Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake before Silent Hill 1?
No, I've seen some people getting real mad at the fact that Silent Hill 2 remake is being done by Blooper? Bloober?
A company called Blooper.
Blooper or Bloober, however it is. I've seen some people getting real mad at that.
I'm not sure what other games they've made. Oh,
they made the game Layers of Fear. They made another game that's called Medium that was quite poorly received because of what the perceived theme of the game Medium was, which I can understand that. But
are you thinking that maybe that Konami has given the rights to Silent Hill 2 the ability to remake to a company that doesn't deserve it? Maybe one of the lowest possible bidders?
No. I'm not thinking that. Oh my god.
This is a tough room.
All right then.
All right, third time's charm.
I'm not thinking that at all.
You're not too worried about Blooper?
No, not really. And part of my problem is every time I say something about like, oh, I'm excited for this thing, or oh, what about this thing? Basically, I receive a bunch of responses of like, yeah, well, the company that did that is bad because this why. Or this company bad because this reason. And it's like, if I have to spend the time to research every single company that did every single thing before I buy it, I would never buy anything.
Okay, so Blooper, you don't think it's a problem? You're still looking forward to
I don't think so. I feel like the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know, and I won't know until. Fuck off.
Okay, maybe get back yourself into a corner so they can't ambush you from many different directions. This is kind of insane.
Dude, so far I'm not really liking the saw.
Oh, you think the weapon is holding you back here, huh?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't really have that much plasma cutter. Oh no, I got plenty of plasma cutter ammo.
Yep. Well, jeez, all directions, every single direction. Yep.
There's another one.
Yeah. Whoa. Calm down, Brutus.
Can I?
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Fourth time is the charm.
Fourth time's the charm. Maybe I should lower the difficulty.
Maybe it seems to be spiking a little bit. I thought you beat this game on like the hardest difficulty. Though.
I did, but I also beat the game on the hardest difficulty, moving through rooms like this.
Oh, very slowly, trying to proc the ambush so you can retreat to a corner, huh?
Carefully now. Anyway.
Honestly, that's how you would probably try and do this in real life if you were in this scenario.
Yeah, probably. I probably wouldn't be doing anything because I'd be too scared.
Yeah,
I think I am cautiously optimistic about the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Okay.
It probably isn't going to be the best thing ever made, but you know what? Silent Hill 2 definitely needs or definitely could do with a remake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when did the original Silent Hill 2 came out? They came out like the year 2000, right?
Yeah, it was
it's
a
like
long
20,
time ago.
22 years old at this point? 23 years old? I don't know exactly.
And like I said, if that game came out today, you probably wouldn't be able to enjoy it because it's pretty archaic at this point. So they're
But God forbid if you try to play the original Silent Hill.
is that
now,
even worse, huh?
where it's got literally the 20-minute fog jog at the beginning of the game. Hell, Silent Hill 2 has basically the same thing.
That's what I was gonna say. The fog jog in Silent Hill 2 is a thing. Oof.
Where you just run for God, how long?
I feel like I don't know much about Silent Hill 1, and I don't know if you do either. Oh boy, you were getting swarmed like crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you remember much about Silent Hill 1. I feel like a lot of people remember Silent Hill 2, and maybe that's why it's the game they're choosing first.
I think Silent Hill 2 was far better received than the original Silent Hill 1. Because again, I'm gonna bring up when we talked about Resident Evil. Hey, I think I made it through there.
Yeah, nice.
When we talked about Resident Evil, how I was like, yeah, these early survival horror games are honestly more of a point-and-click adventure than they are a modern game.
Yeah, it's a point-and-click game with survival horror theming.
In Silent Hill 2, you can interact with like when you go into the school or whatever, you can interact with pretty much every single door in that school, and they're all fucking locked.
Yeah, that's one of the things I definitely remember about Silent Hill 2, and one of the reasons I don't like that game is because I feel like there was just dead end after dead end after dead end, and I was trying so hard to figure out where to go, and everything was just locked off to me, and it really got under my skin.
I mean, like the original in Silent Hill, the first one, spoilers ahead, when you get to the end of the game, you're supposed to find this weird... You go into a room in the hospital and you find this weird red liquid on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't tell you to do this at any point. You have to scoop up the red liquid into a jar, and then when you fight Sybil, the police officer... Later, the police officer, Sybil, becomes possessed, and you fight her, and you end up killing her.
Uh-huh.
Unless you take this weird red liquid that you've had for, at this point, over 8 hours in the game... And you walk up to her and pour the red liquid on her, and she stops being possessed.
All right.
At no point in the game does it tell you to do any of that.
Yeah, some of those obscure hints, obscure ways to do
It's
things.
the same thing as I don't remember is it one of the King's Quest games where you carry a pie for the entire game, and at multiple points in the game it's like, boy, I sure am hungry, I would love a pie. Or you're like, man, my character's really hungry, I should eat this pie. But no, you have to save the pie because later there's a snowman that comes out and you have to throw the pie in his face.
I believe that's King's Quest 7.
Yeah.
I only played 1 or 2 King's Quest games, so I can't say which one it was. But yes, you did use the pie on the Yeti, and there's a bunch of weird Sierra games like that. I remember King's Quest 4 was the game that I had. I only played King's Quest 4, and I didn't beat it back in the day because eventually you reach the point where you're like, well, I've got no clue where I'm supposed to go right now. Apparently what I need, the step that I was missing back in the day that would have progressed the quest is if I had swum around in the ocean until I got consumed by a whale. That was the next step. But I never thought to do that because there's also sharks in that water, and if you swim around for too long, you get killed by the sharks.
Also, I'm gonna buy the security suit.
Okay.
I hope when they do the Silent Hill 2 remake, I hope it stays true to the original, but to a point.
I feel like Silent Hill 2 needs a lot of work. You know, Dead Space 1 remake, yeah, the game is, again, still very playable, but you have to rebuild Silent Hill from the ground up to make it accessible to the modern audiences. I feel like there's a lot you're gonna have to work with there.
Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. I'm interested in the Silent Hill 2 game. I'm gonna watch it, like, with interest. The other thing is it's coming out on PS5. And that's it.
Oh, is that it? Really?
Yeah, it's a PS5 exclusive.
Probably for a year or something like that.
Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, we got Dead Space remakes, Resident Evil remakes, Silent Hill remakes. We're like some kind of horror genre renaissance. Is that where we are?
I guess.
Is everything old new again? Is there a resurgence of horror games?
I guess so. I mean, the Resident Evil 4. Okay, so did you watch the trailer for the Resident Evil 4
Yeah.
remake?
I watched it, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, you seemed a little iffy on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one.
My initial reaction when I saw that was, okay, yep, they kept a lot of the same story beats. There's a lot of action. Oh, he still got some funny one-liners here and there. I was worried they were gonna throw out all the one-liners and make it super serious. It seemed to be pretty good, but what did you not feel in it? What's holding you back from being excited about the Resident Evil 4 remake?
I kind of miss Ashley's big goofy ears.
You miss Ashley. They redesigned her to be less ridiculous. They took away her big old sweater vest and gave her a proper suit. It's an orange suit, which is still kind of silly. They changed her hairstyle. You don't see her big goofy ears.
Yeah.
Luis got unwhitewashed.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone refers to him as Luis now and not Luis, because that's not how you pronounce Luis in Spanish.
Maybe
it's
they'll
Luis.
Maybe they'll actually use Spain Spanish instead of Mexico
Oh my god,
Spanish.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
Why does Ada sound so bored in the trailer?
Oh, I didn't actually
Her
see that
voice
part.
actress, I realized I only heard her say 2 lines in the trailer, so I probably shouldn't harp on this too much. But her voice actress is just like, she sounds so bored.
You can stop right there,
Ada.
pleads the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Like, she just didn't. I don't know. I don't know.
One of the things that bothered me about the Resident Evil series is that the game's protagonists all have their voice shift every single new iteration of the game. There's a new
Yeah, they
voice
always change the voice actor every single time.
Yeah, the Resident Evil 5 Chris is not the same as the Resident Evil 1 Chris, and then the Resident Evil 7 Chris isn't Resident Evil 5 Chris. It's Resident Evil 6 bad guy. They just can't keep a consistent voice, and it's kind of annoying.
The woman that voiced Resident Evil 4, the original Resident Evil 4, Ashley is voiced by the woman that does the voice of Sandy Cheeks.
Yes. I'm the original Resident Evil 4. Yep.
Yeah. Why didn't they just get her again? It's not like she isn't.
Too busy doing SpongeBob. Is that what she's?
I'm sure she's still around. I'm sure you could have hired her. Why are you changing all these voice actors?
Maybe they thought they could find a better voice actor for Ashley. Maybe the initial vision for Resident Evil 4 was to be really hokey, and they are keeping some of it, but they also want to be more professional, so they're trying to find a more mature voice actress for her. That'd be my assumption. Oh, there's a face in that door. Gross.
Yeah, it's like a weird mask thing.
Rise, Pillarmen! Rise!
Rise, Pillarmen, rise. Oh, hang on. Hey, it's the first appearance of these dudes. Check this out.
Oh, you can catch those!
Yeah, and then you can do this.
I've never done that before. I always gotta watch out not to get too close to those things. It sneezes up those things, yeah.
Yep. Sneezes up little explodey things. Also,
I always felt like they were just landmines. You were trying to avoid getting close to those. I didn't realize you could grab the mine.
oh yeah, if you're quick enough, you can grab them right out of the air.
That's a big if, and if you're not, you take some damage.
Yeah,
though.
I wasn't quick enough to grab that one.
Achoo!
You can also trigger them and then just walk by them.
Yeah, that works too. Not even gonna bother with it. Just take them all out. Although maybe you shouldn't, because who knows? Maybe aliens will show up here, and you're gonna want those booby traps.
Maybe. Oh, speaking of aliens showing up.
Yeah, maybe you let him.
Hang on. I got an idea.
Is there one behind you? Oh, you've got a new weapon. What's that?
This is the mine launch.
The mine launcher?
Is it the mine launcher?
The security mine launcher, the laser.
The detonator.
I thought you seemed to have a negative opinion on it last time.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm gonna kind of try to show off some of the weapons occasionally.
Okay, so this is like the landmine launcher, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember using that one. It did come in handy a lot when I was playing Dead Space.
Situationally.
If you time it right, you could probably take out swarms with a single munition.
Situationally, it can be effective.
All right.
But again, I say, like, situationally. Also, stop making gross noises. Where are you?
We'll move on. They can stay here.
Oh, he's right behind me!
Oh, never mind. We're not gonna do that. What the hell?
Jackass.
All right. What happened? How did I?
He blew himself up.
Oh, okay. Weird. Hey, that's what you had the spare node for. You get here.
Yes.
Get some of this stuff and that stuff.
All right, and now I'm gonna run back to the store real fast.
Okay, and then we'll buy something. Ooh. I hear noises, but we're gonna go.
Yeah, there's one more somewhere, but whatever.
Whatever.
I don't know. Basically, my opinion of these games is like I'm cautiously optimistic of them. I hope Resident Evil 4. There he is. I hope the Resident Evil 4 remake is good. But again, I'm not. I don't know.
You're not. Resident Evil 4 is one of those games that's still very playable. It has definitely got room for improvement, but Resident Evil 4 is still very playable. And if the remake is bad, we've seen that before. You know, sometimes you hope the remake is going to be good, but sometimes the remake is just bad.
Sometimes it's a middle seeker.
Sometimes the Ratchet and Clank remake, you know, that one was bad. The one they released for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of character assassination. So sanded off the rough edges. It was not a good remake. The original's still better.
The Dead Space remake, I feel like that's gonna be, based on everything I've seen so far, I feel like the Dead Space remake is gonna be real solid.
The Grand Theft Auto Trilogy remake was just
that was a nightmare.
They actually took the previous version off because it was the superior version. They delisted the original version so you couldn't buy it and you had to buy their awful new version.
I know that's... Oh, okay, I was like, oh, great. Oh, great.
He is still kind of spinning because of the physics, but it's kind of silly. It seems less broken than last time.
Yeah, definitely seems less broken. That's good.
Still kind of broken though, but anyway.
Not really. It's not bad.
Okay.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, no, yeah, Dead Space 2 is still very playable. If only we had that fire extinguisher that we destroyed. Oh well.
Oh, wait. There should be a fire extinguisher somewhere. Hang on.
You're in zero gravity. You can float around, can't you?
Yeah.
Wait, does that power the zero gravity?
No, that powers the oxygen.
Oh, okay. We're gonna need the oxygen though.
Cooking corpses.
Right.
Cooking corpses, baby. Cooking benches. Cooking benches, baby. Hey, who's ready to eat a bench? It's me. I'm ready to eat a bench.
No, thank you. We're removing all the oxygen. Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're taking out the oxygen so that the fire dies.
I see, because
See?
fire needs
Oh, I set myself on fire.
fire needs fuel, and Isaac is apparently the fuel now.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Give me fuel, give me fire. Please stop setting me on fire. And now we're in zero oxygen environment. We wait for the fire to go out. That burned through all of its fuel immediately. Hey! And now these things that don't require oxygen to survive are here to fight ya. We'll take you out one by one. And then we're gonna turn the oxygen back on, or are we just done with that now? We're moving on.
Nah, I don't think we need to turn it back on.
Okay.
So we just need to go through there.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, you can close door.
Close it behind me. So I
Oh
can, like-
shoot!
Oh wait, is that point of return?
No, we need to. I need to actually grab one of those batteries.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, just grab them all. Start firing in this direction. Who knows? Maybe you'll need them more. Good battery. Put you in. All right, we're back going.
Oh, hey, here's a fire extinguisher. I could have used that.
Yeah, great. Could have used it. All right, never mind.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. All right, I'm actually gonna lower the difficulty.
Yeah, has it been
Just because it's.
We're having a little bit of tough time getting through without using all of our brain cells. Like you could definitely get through this. I know you've done it
Oh
before.
yeah, I have
but
done it before. I'm just turning the difficulty down one just to make it a little bit more,
We're just screwing around. We're having fun.
a little bit more enjoyable to play through. Also, ah!
Oh, shit. What's up, buddy?
The hell's your problem, man?
Forget
Come on, Mr. Grossman, get out of my elevator.
Weight limits and whatnot.
Yeah, you jerk. Oh wait, here.
Take your
You
leg
forgot
with
your
you.
hat.